Hi, this is Kim, and I'm back again with another book that I have made, and this junk journal is called Autumn Woodland, and I'm calling it Autumn Woodland because I did put a lot of leaves in it and some pictures of little animals from the forest, and I think this one is really nice, and it's just seasonal for this time, and it's wonderful. It's soft. Feels really wonderful. Has ruffles and these buttons here are not vintage, but this one in the back is. This one's very old with some little cracks in it. It's really cute, pretty. And here's the sides, and all the leaves and some ruffles sticking out. These are vintage buttons. This is about 6 by 9. And about 154 pages. That's counting every piece of paper in here, even the small paper, and a coffee dyed paper and book pages, and and it has 4 signatures. I hope you guys are having a really great day. Here it's in the 80s and it's cloudy, and it's kind of nice. There is a wind blowing, but it's still very warm outside. But I can tell that autumn is coming, and it feels really wonderful. Here's the inside, and here's a little cute bird I stamped, and some flowers and leaves. Here's a little tag I made. This is the backing of this is from an old photo album. This is a book page from a school book, and it's probably about 40s or 50s, and I don't remember the exact time now. And this one here is a recipe book, and it has sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie, and this paper is very old, and so one has to be a little careful with this one. But it's so nice, I wanted to include it because of the holiday recipes in it. This has maple nut tarts, caramel nut pie, cranberry pie, molasses pie. Are you getting hungry for the Thanksgiving time and the autumn time meals? Anyway, here's some more vintage buttons sewed on. And some wax paper that's been coffee dyed. And this is from an old book. Some ephemera. Here's a belly band. Journaling card. Well, I don't know how much one can really write on this one, but it's pretty anyway. I suppose you can if you used a darker pen. It's a little on the heavy side. And some stamping here. These are a paisley design. And more. This looks so beautiful and rich to me. I just love the way it comes out when you get the coffee very dark, and I just love that richness around the edges it brings, the coloring. More stamping, and a little bit of trim here. A little skunk from an old 1920s magazine. And some cards I made, some tags. and a little cotton pocket here. Cakes and cookies, and here's some more flowers with vintage buttons and a little stamping of a fox, and page from an old book with some birds flying. It's a very old material here. Some eagle dyeing. Little squirrel holding a pine cone. Isn't that cute? I'll show it to you. And these pages here is a cookbook about how to make bread. Some poems. This is from an old book page, magazine page, and this is of a little deer running. Really came out pretty. And some more little tags and stuff I made. Painted that one. This one also. With some equal dyed paper in the back. And this here's from an old book page from the 1800s. And this one says, Little Friends. It's been coffee dyed. Here's a little owl that was I stamped on. Here's some envelopes. Put things in it and see what I have in here. These are some feathers I stamped on. This is eagle dyed paper too. Here's just a card with equal dyed paper on it too, and here's a little elf type of man. I just went ahead and included that. I thought it was cute. There's some stamping and some painting too. It's old ledger paper, very old. And some more of that book page of the kids in the forest. And here's an envelope with some stamping on it. And then some index cards that I stamped the pictures of the little animals on it. Here's a little tag I made. Right back of this one with a little butterfly stamped on it. Here's a little fox from an old magazine page. Some piece of old material that I don't know if you can see it, but it does have feathers on it. And it's a lot of stamping I did. And a little flower and a vintage button. And I put this little blue button because I liked it, and I thought, you know, that's cute, because in a junk journal you kind of just put anything you want, and I think it really looks great that way. It adds a little interest there. Here's a little fox I stamped. This paper here is old, it's vintage, and it's a pale yellow. And I put this paper here and made it ruffly, and thought that was cute. Some tags I've made to put in here. Another little place to write, little journaling card. And just a pretty piece of paper I put in here. And just various stamps of the paisley designs. They're different ones. Some old ruffle that I got this from an antique store. Some old material, vintage, and here's a moose swimming in the water. And just I got these at an estate sale. Thought they were cute and I sold them. And then some tags that I have made and painted and stamped on. And I think that's really, really pretty. Here's a little raccoon. And there she is. And I hope that you'll come and take a look at her. Maybe you'll want to buy her and take her home with you. She'd be nice to write